Hey everybody, welcome to another video of Mind Your Wicket. I hope you guys are doing well physically, emotionally, and mentally. A question that I am often asked by cricketers is, Ma'am, how do I stay in the zone? And this is exactly what I'm going to answer in today's video. If you are a cricketer or any other sports person and you're struggling to stay in the zone during your games or your performances, this video is for you. I'm going to give you 3 powerful hacks which you can use in your games. Before we get to the hacks themselves, I wanted to talk about the zone. So when athletes talk about getting into the zone or staying in the zone, they're actually talking about a state of mind. So more than a state of mind, I would call it a shift of mind, which takes place during your game, during your routine, and even during your practice sessions. So in this particular frame of mind, you would find yourself feeling very calm and confident. You will also be very aware of whatever is happening around you. So it's like all your senses are working together, perfectly balanced and in the right combination. So while most athletes and sports persons call it the zone, others call it the flow state. So both of these terms are pretty much the same thing, and I will be using them interchangeably in this video. Before we talk about how to achieve the flow state, you will need to remember a few things. Number one, it can come to anybody. So you don't exactly have to be the best performing athlete in your academy or the top athlete in your association to get into the flow state. Basically, you just need to love whatever you're doing. The second point is that it is controllable. So lots of people have a misconception that the flow state comes without us being aware of it, like some fluke trick. But actually, the flow state or being in the zone is very much controllable. The third point is that it is not just about your game. Lots of athletes expect the flow state to constantly show up during every game or every match, but they don't do much about it during their practice sessions. To be honest, the more you work on your flow state during your practice sessions, the more naturally and organically it arrives during your game. So keeping these points in mind, let us go check out some hacks through which you can stay in the zone and elongate your flow state. The best and easiest way to get into the zone and stay in it is by using affirmations. So affirmations are positive statements that can instantly improve your mindset. So there are many strong affirmations which you can use. You can use affirmations like, "This game is under my control," or "I am ready for this," or "I love a challenge," or "I am my best self right now." If you want more affirmations to achieve your flow state, you can check out my other video in which I have listed very effective affirmations for any sports person. So to achieve your flow state, you will need to keep repeating your affirmations whenever your energy level is dipping or whenever you feel that you're losing focus. But make sure that you're practicing these affirmations on a daily basis so that it comes more naturally to you. Another easy hack is to use visual cues to stay in the zone during a game. So visual cues can refer to inanimate objects or even people who automatically remind you to switch your mindset whenever you look at them. So these visual cues are completely under your control, since you are going to give them the power by linking them with a certain thought. For example, you can take your water bottle. So you can make a seemingly normal thing such as your water bottle a powerful weapon by linking it with the word focus. So basically, anytime you look at your water bottle, you think of the word focus. This visual cue, through constant reminders, can bring you into the flow state and keep you there. You can also choose a person as a visual cue. For example, if you are a bowler, you can link your wicketkeeper with the word steady. So every time you look at the wicketkeeper, you are reminded to be steady no matter what the situation is. Visual cues like these can be really powerful to not only get you into the zone, but to also boost your confidence tremendously and win the game for you. This is the reason we see many athletes wearing lucky shoes, lucky pendants, lucky socks, and many more personal items. Looking at these items can remind them of what their goals are and where they are coming from, which pushes them into a flow state. So, this particular hack uses not only your mind but also your body to get into the zone. You might have seen sports persons doing relatively useless stunts or actions on the field in the middle of their performance. Some sports persons can be seen crouching down to tie their shoes often, or adjusting their equipment on a constant basis, or even doing stretches in between. What if I tell you that these are not always physical actions but actually part of a mental toolkit? Many athletes use actions or routines like these to get into the zone and change their mindset in the middle of a game. So you may be wondering how far this is true. The fact is, many times our minds listen to our bodies and connect them with a certain mindset. For example, the very act of smiling will instantly put you in a better mood. When we club certain thoughts with certain actions during practice sessions, our minds learn by association that they are one and the same. For instance, when I bend down to tie my shoes during my practice sessions, I say the statement, "Shift into focus now." The more I associate the action of tying my shoe with this particular statement, my mind starts to strongly connect these two. Now, when I tie my shoe during an actual performance or an actual match, I automatically think of focus, and this is my cue to get into the flow state. So, your routine can be as simple as tying your shoe. It can also be a little more elaborate, like doing a couple of squats or stretches, since there is more neural input from large muscle groups than small ones. This is also a very easy but pretty effective hack to help you stay in the zone. So I hope you guys enjoyed these hacks. You can also drop an email to mindyourwicket@gmail.com and tell me what worked for you and what did not work for you. If you want to know more about what I do, you can also check out my website www.mindyourwicket.in. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. If you know any other cricketer or athlete who can benefit from it, don't forget to share this video. You can also click on the bell icon to get more hacks and how-tos when it comes to sports and psychology. Until my next video, stay safe, stay focused, and keep winning.